filled it up today, all the way. Let's see if it's finished by the time this stream is over. This is 1 liter. Slightly less than 1 liter. It's 1 liter. Hi, sorry. Hello. Why do I look hungover? I don't even drink. I'm hungover from life. Does that happen to anyone else? Like, just you live life a little too much, and like you're just alive for a little too long, and you're like, fuck. It fucks you up, man. You wanted morning company, Nathan? Oh. Where are you tuning in from? I'm always curious. If you guys want to let me know. Look at this breakfast. Jaded? Yeah, I'm jaded. Look at this breakfast, y'all. Let's just appreciate the effort. We got peaches, fresh peaches, banana, oatmeal. Oh, you're from Ireland. Okay, cool. Sorry, I have fish memory. I'm pretty sure you've told me that before. Anyway, we got oatmeal, and underneath somewhere is dark chocolate. Here, you can see. It's like this chocolate brand that I kind of want to gatekeep because I really like it and I don't want them to be sold out. But they make stevia chocolates, like it's sugar-free basically, and it's really good. Why sunglasses? I'll take them off. I don't know why, but they make it more bearable. Am I crazy for that? Like, I just feel like sometimes reality is too much. You have to filter it a little bit. Is it fruitcake? No, it's just, it's oatmeal. Does it, it's just oatmeal, guys. The thing is, here's the thing, right? Like, I genuinely hate mornings. Always have. Maybe it's school trauma, I don't know. Waking up for school was like literally traumatizing. Oh, you just subbed. Hi, thank you. Hi, Roblox. All right, so here's my morning rant. Like, I think it's just, you know what it is? It's the transition period from being unconscious to conscious again. It's almost like being born again, you know? Like, did I choose to be born in the first place? No. Am I choosing to wake up every morning? No. If I had a choice, would I rather not wake up? Yes. So it's always like a shock. I think it's always like a shock to the system. And I'm like, this again? Fuck. Like, I thought we were good. Sometimes I have dreams where it's like so real that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wake up out of this one. And then I wake up and it's like, fuck. So yeah, I have some morning rage. Maybe I should take them off. I can't see the comments very well. It's literally 5 a.m. where I am right now, and I have not gotten a wink of sleep, and I don't care because I'm just gonna arrive on caffeine for the whole day. Good for you. I can't do caffeine, then I can't sleep. My body doesn't work well. Are you a night person? Absolutely. I feel so much better once it gets dark outside. Are you in New Zealand? No, I am not. I am in Italy. Should I eat this? Here's the thing, I don't like eating in the mornings, so I know I made breakfast because I was like, oh, I'll do it for a stream, it's cute, but now I have to eat it. Now I have to eat it. It's fine, it's good for me, right? There's peaches, bananas, and oatmeal. Eat the porridge. I'm eating it. Get off my ass. Hello from Argentina. Holy shit. Hello. What time is it there? What time is it where you guys are? It's 11 a.m. here. I call it a morning stream and it's 11. That's embarrassing. This is oatmeal. It's porridge with some fruits. a.m.? 4 a.m.? Those are my people. Whoever says like a crazy a.m., those are my people. Hello from Florida. It's 5 a.m. here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a 5 a.m. person. But that's cool. That's cool. I'm in Texas. Oh my God. I've been to Texas. It was very hot. Mm. You're in Melbourne, 1 a.m. That's so cool. That is so cool. What's bro munching? I'm munching on oatmeal, peaches and bananas, and some dark chocolate underneath. So it's like chocolatey. You put the chocolate in and then you put the oatmeal and it melts it. I like that. $11 p.m. Okay. Wow, it's crazy. You guys are all over the world. Are you a man? Not to be rude. Interesting. I'm just wondering, do I sound like a man? Because like, I can understand it if I'm like, if I have a bit of an androgynous look to me, okay, I can understand that. But do I sound like a man? Ew, somebody said you could blend the meal in a blender. That's disgusting. No offense, but that's gross. You look Eastern European. Interesting. I think I have some, well, I'm Turkish, but I think I have some Slavic genes in the gene pool. So yeah, maybe. Jawline? Okay, fine. You got me there. Whatever. The thing is, I don't take it as an insult at this point because I get those comments a lot. It's the brows? It's the brows? Come on. I got good brows. What are you talking about? What are you eating? It's oatmeal with peaches, bananas, and chocolate. It's just the brows. What the okay. Are you LGTV? Do you mean LGBT? I don't know why that was so funny. Yes, I am. Okay, this is going a little fast. Sorry, my brain is slow and the chat's going too fast. I'm a bit of an idiot. It's okay. I'll just go back. Where are you from? I'm Turkish. You look manlier than me. What do you mean? Carb loading for what? You know, you guys, you should probably stop commenting on what people eat, because there are people out here who struggle with eating disorders and shit, so oatmeal is freaking good for you. Like, get off my back. Actually, should I go there? Maybe not. Yes, I eat it all the time. Good for you. Oats are for horses. I'm giving horse energy. I think I can eat it. Do I not give horse? Like, I think I do. I'm not ignoring you. Sometimes I miss. I don't read so fast, okay? If I don't see a comment and you really want me to see it, just post it again. Or you can just do the super chat thing. And then I'll respond for sure. Definite horse girl vibes. Yeah, I know. It's the hair. What can I do? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's still going. It's still going. She's part horse. Yes, I am. I am part horse. Yeah, you can tell me a joke. You give suicidal rock star vibes. I'm not a rock star, but you're not wrong. I'm not that tall. I'm 5'6". So many mean idiots in the chat. It's okay, they're fun. Where are my mods? I need some help. Bodybuilder bulking. Look, you guys, I know you're just being idiots and, you know, haters love to hate, you're right. But like, in the last year, I lost like a bunch of weight intentionally, so, you know, play nice. Like, I know what I'm doing. This is fine. This is just food. Food is just fuel. I don't know what a Lamar edit is, so you can you stop commenting that, please? Thank you. Did somebody say they go to middle school with me? No, I'm pretty sure they're lying. I'm pretty sure they're trolling. There's no way. There's no way. I went to such a small middle school in Turkey, like such a specific one. No way, there's no way. We had like a class of 20 people. Hello Sadie, I had a banana today, it was bad. I'm sorry, it was bad. Yeah, I don't like overripe bananas. I feel like I need to block a couple of people. Wait. No, that's not how you do it. Where are my mods? Timeout. Yeah, we'll do that. You look great. Thank you. Oh, you want me to post my gains? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes, like, when I'm working out, I just look like a sweaty goblin, and I don't really feel like posting that online anymore. I know I used to. Can I be your mod? Maybe. Let's see if I need show muscles. I don't really think I have that much to show. I'm working on it. Your hair looks amazing. What shampoo? Actually, I use like a really cheap shampoo I found here. It's just called Nutra Roberts. It's like, it says for the whole family. So, you know, it's not something specific, but I think it's the conditioner. I use this conditioner with like, I think it's like oat protein or something like that. It's a hair mask. I have a whole hair routine on my channel if you want to know like specifics. Are you gonna visit Turkey this summer? I'm gonna move to Turkey this summer. Even better. Looking ripped. Nah. I'm not ripped. If I had access to a gym, I would be ripped. But I only have at home stuff. So when I move, I'm looking forward to like finding an actual gym that I can go to. But I'm doing the best I can. Where to? South? I'm thinking like close to Antalya. That's where I'm thinking. Are you in that area, Crimson Clover? Yes, I'm from Istanbul. Somebody's asking, I have hemorrhoids, what should I do? Actually, oatmeal is really good for it's really good for like constipation and stuff. You should eat more fiber. It's good. Did you go to school with that girl? Which girl? Wait. I don't see anyone from my school here. You're a lesbian also? Nice. Come to Ankara or Antalya so we can be autistic together. Antalya, I told you. Yeah, we can be autistic together. Wait, somebody said bidet. What are you talking about? I like a bidet. That's the one thing I'm gonna miss about Italy. Not even joking. A bidet has become like irreplaceable part of my life at this point, and I'm gonna miss it so bad. So bad. Do you know how convenient that shit is? Like, my ass has never been cleaner. Love from Iran. Wow. No, what are you talking about? Somebody said fiber blocks you up more, just eat meat or fast. No, it's the opposite. If you eat nothing but protein, you're gonna get the protein shits, and that's not fun. You need fiber. Her name was Michelle. No, there were no Michelles at my school. I went to a Turkish school. Ayo, what are you having? I'm having oatmeal with banana, peaches, and dark chocolate. It's actually pretty good. Do you guys like the ASMR? Hold on. That's terrible ASMR. That's like the worst sound in the world. I'm sorry for that. I really don't like mornings, man. Why do I have to wake up all the time? I was doing so fine when I was completely unconscious. Like, I was doing so good. This is why I feel like I was supposed to be a cat. You know how much cats sleep throughout a day? Like, they just sleep. Like, 17 hours a day or something crazy like that. They just sleep. I can't sleep 10 hours. Like, that's my regular. If I sleep 10, I'm like, okay. If I sleep 9, I'm fucked. Like, I cannot function with less than 10 hours of sleep, which is probably why I have trauma from waking up for school. I think I just ate my hair. Any new love interest lately? Nope. Do you know where I live? Nobody even speaks English here. My only way of connecting with people is online. Hairball. As I was talking about being a cat. Literally. There's so many things about me that just like scream cat. I'm not even joking. That bowl could feed a family of 100 starving kids in Africa. Okay. If they only eat 1 grain each, maybe. The internet is weird about food. I know they're just trolls, but like, yeah. I don't know why they say these things. But like I said, at this point I'm happy with my body. Like I worked hard for it. I eat really healthy. Like they're not getting to me anymore, you know? They used to get to me a lot because I was kind of bullied growing up for being fat, so the internet was just like a continuation of that for a while, but yeah, now they don't get to me anymore. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna read that, hold on. The internet has an IQ of 10 hamsters combined. Don't take them seriously, and fiber is the way to poop. Yes, girl. I'm sorry, are you a girl? I'm not sure. I keep like offending non-binary people when I say shit like that. I'm sorry. As a kid, what do you used to do at the mornings? As a kid, I used to cry. Not even kidding. Like every morning, like I would wake up for school and I would have a crying fit. Not even just in the house, like all the way on the bus, maybe like first period in school. Like I was the kid that was always crying and people would make fun of me. And I was like, I can't stop. I don't want to be here. Like somebody take me out of my misery. I was a very sensitive kid. I don't know, I was a very sensitive kid. Same. oh, that kid, yeah. I was that kid. I actually cried until like 3rd grade and then I gave up. I think I died a little. When I stopped crying, I think I died a little. Oatmeal with chocolate looks delicious. Gonna have that. Yeah, it's like dark chocolate with stevia. It's really good. I like melted dark chocolate. One cat life gone. Yeah, I know, right? That's when I lost a life. Guys, stop commenting on what I'm eating. It's lame. Don't do that. Let people eat. My friend's texting me. Okay, it's fine. You like to make people feel bad for your misfortunes, don't you? I wouldn't consider it a misfortune. I mean, I would consider it a misfortune to be born, but like everybody's born, so we all share that misfortune. So I don't understand what you mean. I used to skip school and go swimming in the river. That sounds awesome. Do you fight? You look jacked. I don't, because I don't like violence, but I could take some people down. I feel like I should have played rugby or something. I feel like that would have been fun, like just ramming into people. Okay, well, that's not exactly violence. It's like sport, right? So it's fine. She's a lover, not a fighter. That's right. You look like a Slavic Kristen Stewart. She's a lesbian, right? Like she came out. It makes sense. I thought you did wrestling. Do you like beef? Yes. I used to cry pretty much in every PE class at school. I hated running so much. Oh, I used to be so shy growing up that I would change in like the broom closet or the toilet. I would never change in the changing room with the other girls. And only like much later, like towards the end of middle school is I think when I started changing with the girls. And then I realized that I was kind of like really gay, because I was like, oh fuck, is this okay that I'm looking at these people? I felt like I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like I felt like I was infiltrating or something, and I wasn't supposed to be. Like I would try not to look at the girls because I felt bad about it. What the fuck are you talking about? At some point, shame is the best solution. Shame? Shame is the best solution? Shaming people? Fuck off. No, absolutely not. Shame is the worst thing ever. At school, we were all shy and changed in our towels. Aw. Yeah, that sounds like me. Mod me? It's okay. We don't need a mod unless there's like bots and stuff. It's okay. I don't mind the haters. I don't mind the trolls and haters. I think they're entertaining sometimes. That was like her show. It's not ramen. It's oatmeal, banana, peaches, chocolate. And I just spilled it. Hold on. How did I even do that? Okay. We're not gonna talk about that. Like and stubbed. Thank you. Oh yeah, if you could like the stream, that helps with the algorithm. No, shame is not fine. And I admire shameless people. Like, I aspire to be shameless. Absolutely shameless. Shame is just a social construct. Oh, did you DM me somewhere? Instagram? I do check my Instagram DMs, so if you want to send me a message there, go ahead. Are you still with your roommate? Mm-hmm. Yeah, on Insta. I'll check it after the live. Oh, thank you, Julie. Julio. You seem like such a sweet and calm person. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you Filipino? No, I'm Turkish. Not the Julie. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a little dyslexic, okay? I could be a girl for you. Aw. Thanks. Could you though? Drink something, it will help. Oh, you mean alcohol? I sub to you. Thank you. I swear to you, I have like a single brain cell right now. My dreams are amazing though. Like, I don't know if this is a common experience, but like seriously, when I'm unconscious, when I'm out of body, it's amazing. I can fly, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, and then I come back here and it's like, now what? Every time. It's like, now what? Like, I really genuinely don't like being alive. Am I the only one? Like, I'm coping, I'm surviving and everything, but that's all I'm doing. Like, you're stuck. Yeah, exactly. It's called astral projection. Yeah, I think I do that like every night. Because I am always awake in my dreams. Like, I am awake. I think this is the dream. Honestly, I think we're dreaming right now. This is the collective dream. You guys don't understand. When you go to sleep is when you wake up. I feel stuck. Yeah, me too. This is like a freaking prison sentence, and the only way to get through it is like just to find the little things that you kind of like and keep following that trail of little things that you kind of like, that you can stand, that you can tolerate. Ah, I know what you mean. Oh, thank you. I'm not alone. No Bev. I got some water. You guys are talking to a video, not a live person. You all seriously can't be this stupid. Are you stupid, Troy? Because this is actually live, so. That resonates too hard. You're getting too real. Calm down. Why? Am I not supposed to be real on this thing? I'm sorry. What's the time? It's 11:30. Troy likes AI, lol. Hi. Not a video, it's AI. It's not AI! This woman's face is very manly. What if I'm a man who just has a very womanly face? Did you ever think about that one? What if I'm just a really pretty man? I don't find your face manly. Oh, thank you. Whip it out. Not for free. I kind of don't want to eat this anymore. I'm gonna put it away. I'll finish it later. Okay, this is not a breakfast stream anymore. Should I change the title? Can I have it? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could give it to you. You can, you can have it. What is this? Oh. I'm watching from Mexico. Cool. Post it to me. You guys, being alive is hard. I feel like this channel, by the way, is a safe space for people who literally don't want to be here. Honestly, that's what this channel is about. Because I tendentially share like only the moments where I'm not wanting to be here. I don't know, I feel like people overshare like only the good moments, so I try to just share the bad moments. I just share the bad moments. So, just to balance things out a little, I don't know, maybe I'll even it out later. But for now, I just don't feel like people share that stuff enough. And it's something I struggle with daily. Like literally, I don't just hate mornings, I hate being alive. I hate it so much. It's like I think for some people, that some people enjoy being alive. Like some people actually enjoy it. Some people actually wake up and they're like fine with the whole thing. Crazy. I know. I genuinely feel like those people, well, they have a different brain chemistry for sure, but also I feel like they haven't been through that much like physical, emotional, mental pain. Yeah, like I think those people are just kind of luckier, if I'm being honest. I'm not one of those people. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm autistic, a little neurospicy, like a little traumatized, a little neurospicy. I kind of just don't like being alive. So if you're like relating to that, subscribe. Come join my cult of people who don't want to be here. Give some examples of emotional pain you experienced. I don't know if I want to share everything on a live stream. It seems too casual. Neurospicy. It's an internet term. It's not that unique. Do you practice your music every day? No. I actually don't like playing music that much. I like listening to music more than making it. I post music sometimes, but I don't think I'm that good, to be honest, and I don't enjoy it that much. Like it's just a hobby, you know. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Just get to the root problem. You're young and got everything to live for. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. You should feel blessed to be alive. Life could be worse. You could be in a Ukraine. I know things could always get worse. That's like, I understand that. It could always get worse. I 100% understand that. Please trauma dump on us. I'm so curious. You want me to trauma dump on you guys? Why don't you love life? Like, here's the thing. When your whole like, I was depressed, like majorly depressed, since I was pretty much a child, okay? You haven't experienced any pain, you're just weak. The smallest amount of inconvenience in your life is trauma. Dude, stop with that. Stop with that. Like, stop invalidating people's pain. Even if it's a small inconvenience for somebody, for somebody else, that could have been the most painful thing they went through. Like, don't do that. I hate when people do that. Oh, somebody's trolling. Okay, do you want me to trauma dump? Let's get a vote. I wasn't planning on doing that today, to be honest. When do we plan to trauma dump? I suffer from mental health issues. Recently came out of the mental institute. It's not a nice place to be. I know. I almost went into one. I almost put myself in one, but they didn't. They were being very nice, actually. It was in Canada. I wanted to put myself in the psych ward, and they were like, hey, you know, so we can take you in, but it's not going to be very helpful. It's very crowded, and it's probably going to be loud. Do you want to just go home? And I was like, okay, fine. Trauma dump, but please make it funny. Oh, Canada, yeah. Honestly, the mental health system is like useless. At least in my experience. Okay. I'll trauma dump, but I'll make it quick because some people are curious. Okay, so I'm autistic. That's number one, which makes you incredibly sensitive to sensory input. Just right off the bat, you're like at a disadvantage, and you don't get social cues, and people think you're weird and you're an outcast. But besides that, I grew up with domestic violence. One parent was trying to kill the other in front of me sometimes. So I lived with like a very physical threat of violence like the whole time, and that kind of just fucks your brain up. Like repeated threats to your survival kind of messes your brain up when you're growing up. That's what causes CPTSD, because it's unexpected. It can happen anytime. Like you constantly have to kind of walk on eggshells, and you never know when it's coming, and it's like a very scary threat to just like live with. And I tried to escape that by moving to Canada and going to boarding school. And I moved to Canada, and then I got like the worst depression ever. And I think sometimes what happens is you can't process trauma until you're out of it and you're in a safe enough space to process it. So I think what happened with me is my body was in fight or flight for so long, like until I was 15 years old, basically, my body was constantly going into fight or flight all the time. So once I got out of that situation and I was finally in a safe situation, my body just went, like it shut down. It like physically, I had zero energy. I thought I had chronic fatigue syndrome. Is that what it's called? Yeah, chronic fatigue for a while. I had zero energy. I was non-existent for years. And I went to the doctors, I went to the psychiatrists. All they gave me was antidepressants. It didn't help me. I thought I was gonna be depressed for the rest of my fucking life. I didn't want to be alive. And here's the thing. When that becomes your entire experience of being alive, like imagine not being able to enjoy absolutely anything. Like if you don't enjoy anything, right? I think the reason people like being alive is because they can enjoy things. Like, yeah, some things suck, but then they get like a lucky break, a cool party happens, a good moment, a good friend, a good relationship, like something good happens in their life where they can enjoy it. And that's why people enjoy being alive. Well, imagine none of those things happen, and even if they did happen, you don't actually have the ability to enjoy it. So that's what I mean when it's like, yeah, that's when you don't kind of want to be here. I'm trauma dumping because people got curious, okay? But yeah, when you lose your ability to enjoy absolutely anything, then you're like, well, what's the point? What's the point? Okay, so, you know, I've been through all of this. I've suffered through all of this. I can't function. I can't fit in. I can't do anything without like being completely useless, pretty much. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I don't know. I'm still alive, so I'm proud of that. But yeah, I tried all the antidepressants, you know, didn't do anything. The only thing that helped me was mushrooms, truffles, the magic kind. That's honestly what saved me. I've made a lot of videos about that. That's honestly what saved me. I don't think I would be as okay as I am right now if it wasn't for them. But yeah, I think I'm in a recovery journey. I think this is why I make videos where I share like when I struggle, because I feel like I said, not enough people talk about it. And if you relate to this, you might find some of those videos helpful because thank you, Chala. Be proud, please don't give up. Yeah, no, I'm not giving up. Like I already decided. I decided to stay. You know, it had to be a conscious decision, but I decided to stay. And that just means like every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't want to be here. I know that already. That's a given. But what am I gonna do today to make it a little bit better? You know, like what can I do today? And it's always a discovery thing, because when you go through that kind of a life experience and depression for years, you kind of, your brain doesn't know what it's gonna enjoy. So it's almost like being born all over again and being like, okay, let's figure out what I can enjoy, because clearly I'm not enjoying anything right now. So let me try something new and see if I enjoy that. Or like, let me follow this trail of, oh, I kind of like this, so let me try doing this a little bit more and see if I enjoy that. You know what I mean? I don't have any opinions on Jesus Christ, okay? Stop asking that. No. Somebody said, so you could be into guys, but just not know yet. No, I think I pretty much figured that one out. I'm sorry. Like, I think I pretty much figured that one out. Like, my attraction is for the feminine. My attraction is for the feminines of the world. But one day all of us leave this life. Why hurry it up? Do you think it will finish your pain if you take your life? No, it won't. No, you won't. What? I think we have different beliefs about the afterlife. That's the thing. But look, I'm going to stay here, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy it. Doesn't mean I have to fake like I'm enjoying it. I don't have to fake that shit for anyone. And yeah, some people really don't like that. Some people don't like that. I think it's a societal agreement, like of like hide your pain, fake a smile. That seems to be like a common thing. Yeah, don't fake anything. Yeah, I really can't. I don't. I think I've lost the ability to mask at this point. Also because when I figured out I'm autistic and I started like practicing unmasking basically, um, yeah, one thing about unmasking is once you unmask, you can't mask anymore. It you kind of almost lose the ability to mask. So that's interesting. That's been interesting. But I like it because it feels better. Fake it till you make it is a kind of a different concept. I think fake it till you make it can work in some, in some things, but I'm not sure you understand what autistic masking means is you fake your entire personality all the time, and it's incredibly draining. So that's why fake it till you make it doesn't work for autistic people. I'll just put it out there. Like, you can fake it till you make it in terms of confidence or like something you're trying to do, maybe making videos, whatever, something like that. You can do that, but not with your whole entire personality. That's autistic masking, and that's so incredibly draining. It drains the life out of you and doesn't work. And people still hate you anyway, so you might as well unmask. I pretended to be good at Lego, then I got a job at Lego. Autismo to the max. Okay, yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. That works. Anyway, I don't know why I went down that rabbit hole, but I guess somebody asked. The only reason I haven't ended it is for my partner and my parents. Been faking it for a long time, but like you said, it's draining. Yeah, honestly, I think it feels better to be honest about it. What the fuck is that sound? It feels better, it feels cathartic to be honest about it, because it becomes like when your life becomes a performance of pleasing other people and keeping other people happy, you literally start living for other people and not yourself, you know? And when you're like, okay, fuck it, I'm over that, I'm done. You can hate me if you want. I'm not forcing you to be in my life. Like, you can hate me if you want. I'm just gonna be honest and real. And a lot of people I find, like, they find it uncomfortable. That's the problem, pleasing other people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it can be cathartic, and it's good to be aware of your feelings. Yeah. A lot of people really don't like honesty, I find. A lot of people really don't like it. I think it makes them uncomfortable because they don't face themselves very often. Like, they like to sweep their own shit under the rug, so when you're not doing the same thing, they're like, come on, why aren't you sweeping it under the rug and pretending everything is okay? And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that for me, I'm sorry. Yeah, they tend to not like that. So anyway, I'm just sharing what's helpful for me in this channel. Realism. Yeah, I'm a realist for sure. For sure. Sorry, I don't feel comfortable talking in Turkish, speaking in Turkish. But yeah, that's why I hate mornings. That's my spiel. I don't have any paper left. The fact you're talking about is healing in itself. Yeah, I have a lot of tissues. Sorry. Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, that's what therapy is mostly for. But some people can't afford therapy, so you know what? Let's just all share our trauma online. How about that? Yeah, I think the less I give a shit what people think about me, the more like okay it feels to be alive. And that just says a whole lot about the autistic experience. I'm gonna be real with you. Like that's kind of like the gist of the autistic experience. Because you grow up like really training yourself to mask and blending in with other people. Like the most common autistic experience is feeling like an alien and pretending to be a human. There was this movie I watched, and it was called Bicentennial Man, if anyone's curious. But anyway, in this movie, Robin Williams is a robot. He's a robot, but he wants to be human. And, you know, he starts having emotional experiences like a human, but he's still a robot, so he has to figure out how to function like a human. And I swear to God, like, I related to that movie so much because that's how I feel like navigating the human world, right? I feel like a freaking robot trying to figure out how to fucking pretend to be human. And I wasn't programmed for it. I wasn't given all of the information. I wasn't given all the survival skills. So I'm struggling with like the most basic things. But in some ways, I can be like a genius because I'm just like, my brain is wired in a completely different way. Relatable AF. Yeah, that's kind of like the autistic experience. Yeah. Anyway, so it's okay if people don't like me. That's kind of what I was getting at. Because it is what it is. I am what I am. I am what I am. It is what it is. And yeah. Artistic. No, it's autistic. Yo, honestly, that's so real. I wish people could be more mindful of the autistic experience because, like, damn. Yeah, people like to pretend autism doesn't exist. That's what I've noticed. People like to straight up pretend it doesn't fucking exist. And that, like, the gaslighting is on another level. They like to pretend like we're normal and we're just faking it for attention. That's literally, I gotten so many comments along those lines. So, you know, what are you gonna do? You can't try to go out of your way to prove to people of what you're experiencing. If people are disrespectful towards your experience of life or of pain or of anything, like people can always tell you, oh, you're not in pain, you're faking it. Imagine being in physical pain. Like the simplest example, somebody can always look at you and say, you're making it up, you're not in pain. How do they know? Are they in your body? Are they experiencing the pain you're going through? All you can do is try to express the experience you're having within this body. But if people just choose not to believe it and gaslight you, what can you do? What can you do? There's not a technology that makes people come into your skin and experience life for a day. So I like to kind of just not stay close to people like that because that's really, really toxic. Like, they lack empathy, first and foremost. And yeah, they lack empathy, man. Like, empathy is being able to kind of like pretend to be in somebody else's shoes and listen to their experience and understand their experience of life, because we're all having a very different experience here. We can pretend to be going through the same thing. We are not. Hello. We're not. We're all going through a very different experience of being alive. Very different, very individual experience. So if somebody tells you, if somebody is graceful enough to try to give you their experience of what it's like being alive, and you turn to them and you say something insulting or like say something invalidating, stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. That's why, like, you should never compare pain. You should never compare pain with someone. Everyone's going through their own experience, you know? Some people choose to share it, some people choose not to share it because how painful it can be when you share and somebody invalidates it. So if somebody's choosing to share, like, don't be a dick. Don't be invalidating, just, you know. Yeah, I always think it's wild to expect everyone to be on the same level when we all have different makeups, if you know what I mean. I wish we could give people grace because it's okay to be different. Yeah, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be suffering. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to want to be here. Sometimes, or all the time. It's okay. I look at the sufferings of others in the world that makes me appreciate my life and blessings. Hey, if you're in a space where you can actually appreciate your life and blessings, that's amazing. But there are moments where, like, you can't appreciate because it's that painful. You know what I mean? So empathy is really hard though. If you don't know what they're going through, we can just listen at best. Since I was a kid, I'd hate the sentence, I know what you're going through. No, you don't. Just listen. Exactly. No, you don't. No, you don't. And most people don't want to listen. They just want to project. They just want to project. They pretend you're faking it, or, you know, you don't have the right to feel that way or whatever. Like, some people don't know how to listen. They just want to fix things. They're clueless. Yeah, exactly. And that whole attitude of trying to fix things, considering we're all so different, what works for you doesn't work for somebody else. We're all so different. What's nourishing for each one of us is entirely unique, you know? So what's going to be helpful for you is not going to be helpful for me, and vice versa. And I don't understand why it's such a difficult concept for people to get that. It's so difficult. People pretend like we're all the same exact person, and what works for one person is going to work for the entire world. And I think that's just a lack of wisdom, if I'm being honest. Like, that's I don't know what that is. It's just like a really weird and immature way to perceive reality. Exactly, and they get pissed off when you don't take their advice. So weird. Exactly. How narcissistic is it though to assume your advice is gonna work for everybody? How narcissistic is that? It's like, I can't wrap my mind around where some people are coming from when it comes to that. Like, that's why I don't like to give advice. Like, unless somebody asks me directly, I never give people advice, because it's like, I just share my experience and maybe share what works for me. But that's just my experience. It's limited. Like, by definition, it's my experience. It's limited. It's individualized. Right. And yeah. So I don't like people who give bulk advice and assume it's going to work for everyone, and then look down upon you if it doesn't work for you, and pretend there's something wrong with you that it didn't work for you. Gaslighting level 2, you know, like, gaslighting squared. Oh, well, what worked for me didn't work for you. You're doing it wrong. Yeah, like, it worked for me, so you must be doing it wrong, because it worked for me. Chill. No, just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for me. Actually, it's very disrespectful. I've been going through the experience of being in my body for 30 years. To assume that you know more about it than I do, really? Like, really? Like, I'm the expert of this experience. I am the expert. That's the only thing I'm an expert of, because it's the only thing I've been literally invested in for the past 30 years. So I usually ask people what they think would help them if they want advice. That's really good. That's really good. Just do what our ancestors used to do. Just make babies so situation can get worse, more trauma on earth. Yeah, I don't want to have kids for many reasons, but that's one of them. You just gotta lock in. Good for you if that works for you. Lock into what? Also, can you be more specific? They think they're doing good when they're just not even listening. I told off my whole family to just listen instead of trying to fix me. Of course, they don't have to listen to my rants, but if you're willing, yeah, exactly. Just listen. That's all I ask. Exactly. Honestly, most of the time that helps more than anything else. You just want some company. You just want some compassion and some company. And look, if other people don't give it to you, give it to yourself. You know what I mean? A 90s baby, I see. Yes, 95. '95 baby. I was born in 1995. I do think life gets better when you stop listening to other people's opinions about how it can get better for you. That's one thing I can say from experience that worked for me. That might work for you is, when you stop listening to other people and just tune into what's going on here. Because like I said, everyone has 1,000 opinions on what's going to help you feel better, but listening to them only makes me not want to be here more. So I guess I need to listen to myself more and not listen to other people. I just swim, bike, skateboard, clear my head. That's what helps me. I seriously love physical activity. I hope we meet up. Oh, yeah, I also find that physical activity helps. But yeah, when I was in the depths of it, the truffles, the mushrooms were where it was at. I think I just needed a chemical fix, really badly. They kind of gave me the ability to feel joy again. They kind of made me remember what it felt like to be able to see a color. I swear to you, my reality was looking more black and white before I did the mushroom thing. They helped me see colors again. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. I'm afraid of those. They induce panic attacks sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if it, like I said, it works for me. Doesn't mean it works for everyone, but it works for me. I don't take them very often, especially not anymore, but once every couple of months, if I feel like it. Oh my God, yes, medications help you get back to the point where you can take the walk, have the shower, and they can also maintain that. Did you eat them or tea? I did both. I find that when you drink the tea, it's quicker acting, but also it fades away quicker. When you eat them, it's kind of longer lasting. The truffles, yeah. Don't ask for suggestions from others. People are just for yap. Drink for fun and fuck. What? Not for crying in front of them. Okay, you had me in the first part. I think this is the first time in my life, though, genuinely, where I have like some hope that I might be able to enjoy some experiences in my future. That this is really the first time in my life. And for some of us, it's like that. Like, for some of us, we really do lose the ability to enjoy anything for a long time. And when you witness yourself gaining that ability back slowly, it's like, it's scary, but it's cool. It's scary, but it's cool. It's almost like, wow, maybe I can enjoy something now. Maybe I can enjoy something now. And don't get me wrong, it's still not as good as being asleep. It's still not as good as when I'm out of body. When I'm awake, out of body, it's still better for me. Feeling wise, like a general feeling wise, I think it's still like really scary to be here. And that's the thing about trauma. Like it doesn't go away. It's something you learn to carry. I made a video about this, but trauma is essentially sticky pain that doesn't go away. If you could get rid of it, it wouldn't be trauma. So it's one of those things you learn to carry, and it makes being here very scary because it feels like it's always going to feel that way. You know, it feels like it's always going to be painful and unbearable. And you look around and most people don't even relate to your experience. So it can also be very, very isolating. That's why I share my experiences online, because I know how isolating it can be to be in a space where you look around and you're like, I really can't enjoy any of this and I don't want to be here. So, you know, just if you relate to that experience, know that you're not alone. And it's actually a very common experience amongst the autistics, which is why we have like a really, really bad track record when it comes to offing ourselves. The statistics are pretty bad when it comes to that with autistic people. But anyway, I stay high or drunk so I don't have to think about it. That's a slippery slope for some people. Good for you if that works for you. I'm not going to invalidate anything. If it works for you, good for you. It doesn't personally work for me. I much prefer raw dogging the experience and just dealing with it. Like, yeah, okay, I wake up and I don't like it. Okay, cool. Now what? Like, it's kind of like that for me at this point. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't like it. I know that already. I've been here 30 years. You don't have to remind me. I've noticed, I've observed that I don't like being here. Okay. Where do we go from here? Like, now what? And then I get to choose what I want to do from there. Then I get to choose. And I'm not going to choose like an addiction, you know, because that's going to make my experience worse. So I'm going to try to choose something that makes my experience a little bit better. And that's just like a path of discovery for everybody. Because it's different for everybody. Like I was saying, what nourishes one person is not going to do anything for another person. So it's very individualized. And, you know, if you've been through a trauma, it's really going to be like a path of rediscovering what you like and what you might enjoy a little bit. And you keep following that trail of what you like, and eventually it's going to lead to what you love. But it's such a slow process of rediscovering what you actually like. Because most likely you never even got to explore any of that. You were just too busy surviving this. Right? So what's your plan in the future? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't like thinking too much about too far ahead because it's very scary still. So I'm just taking it like a little bit at a time, like a little bit, genuinely one small step at a time. But I realize I feel better when my body is stronger. So that's one goal I have, right? Small steps towards being stronger, having more muscle, just feeling more. It's interesting because when you put on muscle, you're technically getting heavier, but you feel lighter in the experience of your embodiment. So yeah, my goal is to get stronger so I feel lighter in this body. Isn't that a paradox? Okay, I need to block somebody. Yeah. Yeah, that's a paradox. Anyway, so you see, I'm following the tiny little trails, the breadcrumb trails that my body is giving me. That makes my experience here a little bit better. So when I wake up the next day, it's gonna feel a little bit better. I still don't want to be here, but it's gonna be a little bit better. And another thing I discovered, I should say, about my experience. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for everyone, but I feel better where there's sunlight. Like I thrive in the sun and the sea. And it's interesting because I was born in that kind of an environment. I was born in the Mediterranean Riviera, as they call it. I was born in Turkey. I was always in the sea. And it feels better for me like that. When I was in Canada, it was a real shock to the system. I didn't have enough sun or sea, and it was really bad for me. So I've kind of made that a priority in my life because it affects me that much. So I can't swim, lol. Yeah, I'm saying that's why it's very individualistic. Like what nourishes one person is not going to nourish another. Maybe for your thing is going to be hills and mountains and snow. I don't know what works for you. It's just what works for me. So I've kind of made that like a goal in life to move somewhere where I'm going to have that. And I'm going to do that for myself. It's like a gift to myself, right? Because it's going to make my experience of waking up a little bit better. I already have that, but I need to move because I can't stay here with my ex forever. So yeah, I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find my own place that's also like that. But yeah, like it's a very individualistic journey, right? Learn to swim. That's useful for you. And it's okay. A lot of people can just. It's so easy to swim in the salty water, though. I think if you've never swimmed in salt water, give it a shot because I just float. It doesn't even take any effort to float. I can literally just sit there and float. Like I don't even have to struggle. It's totally different from being in a pool. So if you've never been in salt water, it's just like there's more buoyancy. It's quite therapeutic. Salt water. Yeah, so anyway, it's really hard to like you can't jump the Grand Canyon when it comes to depression or trauma or not wanting to be here, ideation. You can't jump the Grand Canyon. Like you have to just take tiny little steps in the direction of relief. And that's going to be very individualized. But sometimes it feels like you're making no progress, and that's okay because it's a very small step. It's almost imperceptible. I like the metaphor of a toilet paper roll. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one. Like with a toilet paper roll, when it comes full and you start using it, you don't see any progression. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It still looks like it looks like nothing is happening until like a week later and half of it is gone and you're like, how did that happen? Because the change is imperceptible. So, and I think that's what life is like, day to day. The progress is really really slow, to the point where it's imperceptible. But if you're like, that's why it's nice to head in a direction of relief, or like head in a direction of what you like, so it eventually leads you to what you love or what's going to make you feel better. But it's just like such a small, incremental, imperceptible journey to get there, you know? And like I said, like a lot of people are not going to relate to your experience. Like if you relate to this, a lot of people are not going to relate to your experience. Essentially because they haven't been through what you've been through. And they lack empathy. A lot of people like to look at those of us who are suffering and call it weakness, when it's absolutely the opposite. The people who are suffering the most, who are still here, who are still choosing to wake up every day and breathe, they're very strong people. Just because they're not able to, like, imagine not being able to enjoy it. Imagine not being able to enjoy anything for most of your life and still like choosing hope, and still choosing to hope that maybe one day I will be able to enjoy something. That's strength. What the fuck else is that? If that's not strength, I don't know what else that is. The strongest suffer the most. Yeah, exactly, Julia. And I don't know, I think it's okay to be honest about that. A lot of people are dishonest about their experience anyway. I think a lot of people look at suffering as a form of failure. Like, it's a hit to their ego to even admit that they're not doing well. You know, this seems to be like a societal cult trend of like, hey, how you doing? Good. How are you doing? Good. It's almost like it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. It's like, yes, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm doing better than you. No, I'm doing better than you. Look how happy my Instagram posts look. It's like a stupid fucking competition of who can fake happiness more. And like behind closed doors, everybody's struggling. Behind closed doors, everybody's struggling, but some people don't even share it with their closest ones because it feels that much of a hit to the ego. It's like, oh, if I'm not doing good, that means something is wrong with me. That means something bad about me. Like, no. This is a very difficult experience. I can fake happiness the most. I mean, definitely a skill. Good on you. I can't. But like, happy is a choice. No, I would disagree with that. Like, it's okay to admit that you're not okay. It's okay. It doesn't mean anything bad about you. It doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It doesn't mean something went wrong. It just means you're having a human experience. Like, we're not fucking robots built to have a happy life. We're really not. You know, happiness is overrated. You know what's underrated though? Self-compassion. Self-compassion is underrated. I feel like I want to put some color on my lips. This is my favorite, like, here, I'll show you what it is. This is my favorite. Can you see that? Black cherry, Revlon. It's kind of, I use it like a lip stain. It's really pigmented and it sticks. And it looks very natural. This is the shade of like blood. This is the shade of blood underneath my skin. Just tap, tap, tap. I can't even apply this like a regular lipstick because it's way too dark. Put some on my nose. Yeah. Are those your real eyes? Yes. What else would they be? Ooh. There's the water. Contacts? Oh, no. They're my real eyes. Do they look like contacts? Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Fish memory for real. It's okay to not make being alive a performance art. Like, it's okay to be honest. It's okay to be real. Nothing bad is gonna happen because you don't go with the, hey, how you doing? Good. How you doing? Good. Like, nothing bad is gonna happen by being honest about your experience of being alive. Are you a bodybuilder or just bundled up? I'm neither. I just have broad shoulders. This is so wholesome. Thanks. Honestly, I think I'm just like, the reason I'm choosing to be real on the internet, despite a lot of people not liking me for it, but the reason I'm choosing to be honest on the internet over and over again is because this is what I needed when I was younger. Like, this is what I needed, is just to see somebody else being honest about their fucking experience. And it's not all rainbows and butterflies. Like, it's okay to suffer. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be open about that. Like, if anything, there's strength in numbers, right? There's strength in sharing a struggle that somebody else can relate to, because then we feel less alone. Then we feel less alone. And I think there's more than enough people in the cult of faking happy, pretending you're happy. Maybe they are happy. I don't know. Some people seem to be happier, for sure. But some people are just genetically blessed as well. Like, some people are not even prone to depression or addiction, or they don't have it in the family. Maybe they didn't come through like a traumatizing childhood experience. I feel like it's as random of a chance as like being blonde or brunette. Like, some people are just born different, and good for them. But there's plenty of people in that group, like, and they're more than loud about it. Like, they're obnoxiously loud about that. And they love to preach. Oh God. Like, people who've never suffered love to preach at people about how to be happy. And it rubs me the wrong way. It's almost like somebody who's been skinny their entire life giving advice about how to lose weight. Like, stop. stop trying to give advice if you've never been fat. Like, stop trying to give advice if you've never been like depressed for 5 years straight and not being able to get out of bed. Don't give advice if you've just kind of been happy your whole life. Like, just don't. You want a genetic lottery, just appreciate the lottery that you want. Just don't pretend like you know everything. I swear to God, like, people who don't know much love to pretend they know everything. Anyway. So yeah, anyway, if you relate to any of this, feel free to subscribe, you know. I tend to post pretty much exclusively when I don't feel good. Like, I like to share mostly my struggles, not my happy moments, let's say. Like, you know how people cherry pick their happy moments and share them online? I like to cherry pick my sad moments and share them online. I don't care if it makes me look like just like a sad person. Well, I don't care. I don't care what it makes me look like. I genuinely don't care. I just care that, you know, the people who relate don't feel alone. I'm happy sometimes like a normal person. Good for you. I don't relate to being a normal person, but are you trans? I don't mean no disrespect. No, I am not trans. I am a cis lady. But how old are you? I am 30. Take a nap. I'm good. I just woke up, kind of. What's a cis lady? It just means you're born female and you identify as female. Are you really? I'm 30. Yeah, I am. I am. Why would I lie about that? Is that a guy? Sure. Let's drink some water, shall we? How did you get so buff? I'm not buff. What are you talking about? Do you like matcha? I can't handle caffeine, so I've never tried matcha, but kind of smells very grassy and green, so. I love the taste of coffee, but I can't have it. Only decaf. There isn't a way to be happy. There are things that can make you happy for a time, but happiness, the way we want, hasn't existed in a long time. Yeah, I think for some of us, it's actually a journey to get to the place where we can even figure out what makes us feel happy temporarily. You know what I mean? Like, I think for some of us, it's like we're just trying to get to zero. Like, we're just trying to find our way back to baseline so that maybe when something good happens, we can feel that +3 happiness, right? But for some of us, we're just trying to get back to zero. Like, we're trying to get back to baseline. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think this is what essentially trauma, like PTSD and stuff does, is it gets you stuck in -10, you know? It gets you stuck in -10, and most people are around 0, and when they feel happiness, they jump to 5, and they're like, look, life is good. Sometimes you feel good, and sometimes you feel bad, but their baseline is 0. I don't think people understand what it means to have a baseline of -10, you know? So that's why I'm saying, like, some people give advice, and their baseline has always been 0. And So I that's why I'm like saying don't don't listen to people who haven't been through what you've been through. Don't listen to them. Don't think that they know something more than you do. They really don't. Genuinely, it could be as lucky as they haven't been through that much. Like they just haven't been through that much. Self-confidence. I think self-confidence is essentially like feeling like you have the right to exist the way you are, and that there's nothing wrong with you. Like existing as you are, come as you are, right? Like, is that a Jesus saying? You know, as you are, and nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You've just been through a lot. It's like imagine a shelter dog. Imagine a shelter dog, right? Like a puppy that's been through abuse, ends up at a shelter. That dog is gonna be messed up, but there's nothing wrong with the dog for being messed up. I think this is where we get like really confused in the human experience. In the human experience, when you're like not doing well, you think something is wrong with you. Like nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you just because you've been through a lot and it messed you up. Like it's completely reasonable to feel exactly the way you're feeling. It's completely reasonable to be where you are right now, emotionally, mentally, physically. Like if something is wrong with you by societal standards, nothing is wrong with you. You've been through a lot to warrant where you're at. You've been through something. You're justified for being there. You're justified for feeling the way you're feeling. It's okay, you know? And like, it doesn't help to deny where you're at. It doesn't help to pretend that you don't feel like that. It doesn't help. If anything, it hurts you more because you keep feeling like something's wrong with you every time you underperform, every time you can't keep up with everybody else who hasn't been through the same thing. Like, going back to the shelter dog example, like shelter dogs are messed up. They really are. If you adopt a shelter dog, you will know they need some rehabilitation. They're gonna be messed up. They're gonna react weirdly. You know, they're not gonna be properly socialized. They're not gonna be able to enjoy basic things like walks, for example. They might be terrified when you take them out for walks. A normal puppy who didn't go through that, they love walks. So does it mean something was wrong with a shelter dog? No, they just went through a different experience, and that's what made them that way. They need rehabilitation now to get back to zero. That's what trauma is. Like, nothing is wrong with you for being stuck in -10. We need rehabilitation, which comes through self-compassion to get back to zero. And it's gonna take some time and consistent self-compassion. Like the shelter dog, right, is not gonna be rehabilitated in 3 days. You're gonna have to be really patient if you adopt a shelter dog. You're gonna have to be really consistent with them, really loving and compassionate. If you get impatient or mad at them, it's just gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it take longer because all they've been through is that. All they've been through is like people being mean to them, probably, and people being impatient with them and people being angry at them. Like, it's just gonna make them slide right back to survival mode. And I think people are so similar to that. People are so similar to that. Like, and this is why I hate when people are pushy about it. Like, I hate when people are mean to people who are already suffering and judgmental. it's not helping. If you're mean to yourself, if you're judgmental towards yourself, it's not helping. Like, there's truly one way out of it, and it's compassion. Self-compassion, self-love, self-care. It's like healing from that, whatever you went through, healing from that, it takes experiencing the opposite, right? So whatever whatever life experience messed you up to the point of not being able to enjoy simple things anymore, what's going to heal that is giving yourself and experiencing the opposite, which is usually love, like, which is usually being extremely kind with yourself, extremely patient with yourself, understanding and loving with yourself. So whatever that might look like, it's going to be an individualized thing, whatever that might look like. Self-love looks very different for different people, because like I was saying, what nourishes you is different from somebody else. What nourishes one person might not do anything to another person, but that's your job to figure out what's going to be good for you, what's going to be nourishing for your soul, what's going to make you feel alive again, figuring out what you like. And like, maybe the traumatized dog doesn't even know that they like walks, but it's going to take some time for them to figure out they're safe enough to maybe be able to enjoy that walk. So like, safety is key. And for people who haven't been through this, they take their feeling of safety for granted. They don't even understand what it feels like not to feel safe being alive every day. They don't even know what that feels like. So they can't give you advice. They don't get to. People are very cocky. They like to think they can give advice. They like to think they know everything. My friend said this the other day. She was like, it takes a lot of wisdom to realize that you don't know everything. And a lot of people lack wisdom. They think they know everything. We don't know everything. Thanks for the hugs, guys. I think I need to, like, I feel inspired to be honest here, like, on my channel and online in general. Because I genuinely feel like it helps not to feel alone if you feel like this. If you've gone through this, if you're relating to the experience of the shelter dog. And people who haven't been through that experience are trying to give you advice all the time and judging you all the time for being the way you are. Like, that's not very compassionate, is it? That's not very compassionate, and they're lacking empathy. Like, they can't relate to your experience and they don't even want to hear about it. They're like, just slap a smile on your face and pretend until you feel better. That's why people off themselves. Because they feel hopeless, they feel alone, and nobody's giving them any compassion. And they don't know how to give themselves compassion. Because how can you know what compassion is if you've never received it? How can you know what love is if you've never received unconditional love? Just be yourself, girl. Thanks, Emma. I will continue to be myself. Even if people don't like me for it. Yeah, I'm okay because I'm being very kind with myself. Like, honestly, that's the only reason I'm okay enough to even be on here making videos and doing live streams, is because I'm being very compassionate with myself. I listen to my body, I learn about my body, I learn about myself. Like I'm open to learning, I'm open to listening, and I'm putting in the smallest effort every day to take care of myself. And that's the only reason I'm okay enough to do any of this. You know what I mean? You need a hug. I do need a hug. I think everyone needs a hug. Stay genuine and humble. Thank you. Yeah, I will. You need a husband. Thanks, Tiny, but no thanks. What are you doing in the live stream? I'm just sharing an experience of being alive that doesn't seem to be the norm. I'm sharing the life experience of a traumatized shelter dog. Honestly, that's what I relate to. Like, my spirit animal is a shelter dog. That's the spiritual representation of what I am. I'm a messed up, traumatized shelter dog who just kind of needs some rehabilitation and some loving care, some TLC. That's I remember Jenna Marbles, like when she adopted those shelter dogs, they were like greyhounds. They were traumatized, you know. And I remember how compassionate she was being with those dogs, and it brought tears to my eyes more than once, because I was like, fuck, like if I had an experience like that, like it makes me want to cry just thinking about it. If I had an experience like that with humans that were being like so kind and so caring and so understanding towards what I've been through, fuck, I would have healed so much faster. Like that would have actually helped. That would have actually helped. So I genuinely believe like love and compassion is the only thing that can heal like a broken heart, a broken soul, a broken spirit. That's it. Like it's so simple. It's so simple, and yet it seems like it doesn't even exist here. People are so cruel and mean and judgmental and cold and pushy, and they lack empathy. Like they give empty advice. They don't even relate to your experiences. And they still feel like they have the right to give you advice and judge you. What did you go through? I kind of talked about it in the beginning of the stream, but I don't want to, it doesn't matter what I went through. I'm just, I am what I am. Like, trauma is something you carry with you throughout a lifetime. It's not something you get rid of, but it's something you learn to carry. And love and compassion is the path to rehabilitating yourself to the point where you can enjoy, to the point where you can actually enjoy when something good happens. Because like most of us end up at a point where we can't enjoy when good things happen. Actually, sometimes we get anxious when good things happen because it's like really unfamiliar. I don't have a sister. I have a brother. He's 5 years younger than me. He's also struggling. That's why like a lot of people are struggling, they just will never share it. Oh, worlds connected. Thank you. Let's drink some water, shall we? Do you guys remember when I told you this was full in the beginning of the live stream? Well, now it's almost empty. I like this because it keeps it so cold. I like cold water. Well, this was unintentional trauma dumping kind of live stream, but it's okay. It's fine. This is like kind of the vibe of my channel anyway, so you know, if you relate to what I'm saying, subscribe. Like, you know, I yeah. I don't know. I'm just sharing my life experience on this channel. That's all it is. Yeah. I wish more people would share their life experiences, like, honestly, in an honest way, because I would love to feel less alone in my experiences. It feels so healing when I find somebody who's, you know, sharing about themselves openly and honestly online. It just makes me feel like I'm not an alien. Like I'm not alone. It's nice. Anyway. Hi. Kind of have to pee, so I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Unless you guys have any questions or comments. Is your mom with you? No, she's not. I have anxiety syndrome. Yeah, you've probably been through you've probably been through a lot if you have constant anxiety. Yeah. How are you? I don't know how to answer that question. Why is that like the most complicated question at this point? Like, I hate answering it like I'm fine, I'm okay, whatever. Like it's a very because there's different shades of being okay, you know. I'm okay in general in terms of like I've been much worse than this. I've been much worse than this for most of my life. So technically speaking, I'm doing really well compared to how I was doing before. So it depends what you're comparing me to. Like for myself, I'm doing amazing. For myself, I'm doing great. Compared to like a regular person, the fact that I really don't like waking up in the mornings and I would rather not, maybe I'm not doing that well compared to another person, you know? Compared to a normal person, I'm probably not doing that great. That's good, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that. I bet you weren't expecting to hear that, were you? You were like already prejudging me as like, oh, she's having a mental breakdown. But no, I'm cool. I'm chill. This is me chilling. I'm just being real. Like, I think this is the first time in my life I'm actually able to experience happiness even in small doses from like small things. Just not even happiness, but just like feeling okay in a more consistent way. Like, oh, I'm kind of just okay. Like, I'm chill. Yeah, most of my life wasn't feeling like that. So, most of my life I was feeling very unsafe in my body. So, how are you? Somebody's asking again. I'm doing great. This is me doing great. This is my happy face. Can you not tell how amazing I'm doing? I like woke up this morning and like I was only annoyed for like a little bit. But then I was like, okay, fine. We're doing this again. Cool. It's fine. What has caused the improvement? Well, like I said, the truffles did help. The mushrooms of the magic variety, they did help. I used them in a therapeutic way. I didn't like go on full trip doses. I was using them more like micro, middle ground dose. They helped me a lot, but self-compassion, really. Like learning more about myself and what I've been through and what I need has been the most helpful thing. Like just trying to find what nourishes me because I had no idea before. So that's helped. And yeah. Just doing small, loving things for myself. You know? Just basically pretending I'm the one who adopted the shelter dog. I don't know if you were there for that conversation, but like, because I am the shelter dog. But like trying to pretend that I'm also the person who adopted the shelter dog. So I'm my own shelter dog and I'm the one rehabilitating it. Yeah. That's basically what's helped. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go pee. Somebody's saying, please take care of your bladder. Yeah, I need to go pee. Anyway. Should I keep the live going or I just end it here? You need to hang out with someone to change your mood, girl. Depends. Sometimes I'm bad with people. Sometimes I feel better alone. Depends. You should smile and imagine that you're where you want to be. I hate when people tell me to smile. No, keep it. You want me to keep it going? I feel like I'm gonna go pee and everyone's gonna leave. All right, fine. I'm gonna go pee. Just here. Stare at my bed. I'll be right back. I was genuinely peeing for so long. I have a big bladder. Did I miss anything? It's a guest room, yeah. Nobody actually sleeps here. Sometimes I chill here. It helps having 6 pillows when sitting in bed and eating. I agree with that. I like a lot of pillows. I have 4 or 5 pillows on my bed. Hi from Dallas, Texas. Hello. What is your accent? My accent is a weird mix. I'm Turkish, but I lived in Canada. So I don't know what that is. But I'm in France. Cool. France is cool. What are you making for lunch today if you're cooking? I just had breakfast. I don't want to think about lunch. Ugh. It's so annoying. I hate cooking, by the way. I hate cooking. It's such a hassle. I don't know. I'm eating French food and it's so yummy. Oh my god, what are you having? I want to know so bad. Are you eating? What are you eating? I am Turkish. I was born and raised until I was 15 in Turkey. I have like one remaining family member in Turkey, pretty much, that I'm still kind of in touch with. Everyone else is dead. Can you say bag? Canadians have a very specific way of pronouncing that word, bag. I don't think I have a Canadian accent either though, so like I don't say oat in a boat. That's how they say it. It's so annoying when they say oat instead of out. Like I don't have that, so. I mean, Canadian accents are cute, don't get me wrong. I don't think I have one. I just had 22 days in Japan. Now I'm home and sad. Will you be my girlfriend? Probably not. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That sounds nice. You're a nice person. You're very positive. Well, thanks. A lot of people would disagree with you on that, but thank you. Are you okay? How's your day going? It's going good. It's neutral. It's been a pretty neutral day. I mean, I kind of woke up late, so that was nice. Where's my thing? Oh, okay. I'm barking up the wrong tree, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of a lesbian. How old are you? I'm 30. Thanks for hosting this live. Really? Thank you for being here. I want to be your friend. You can DM me on Instagram if you really want to be my friend. I'm open to meeting people. You're brave to go live. Really? I don't know. I don't think it makes me brave. It makes me feel less alone, so I like it. I like it too. How's the weather in Canada? Oh, I'm not living in Canada anymore. I'm in Italy, and it's very hot. It's very, very hot. Somebody said, I want to be your slave. I'm not looking for a slave at the moment, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted, okay? Italy, top 5 countries I've been to. It's nice. It's nice here. I feel like when I wake up, I feel so good. Like, I feel so good after I've slept for 10 hours. After I've been unconscious for 10 hours, like, I feel so good. And I wake up feeling so good. Like, I feel like a purring cat when I wake up. I'm just, like, buzzing with my amazing energy. Like, sounds so weird. I'm just a ball of amazing energy when I wake up, and then I have to become a conscious, functioning human being in the collective dream again, and then I feel progressively worse. Like, the more I'm participating, the more awake I become, the worse I feel. And then I have to, like, remember how I was coping with that. Like, this is my experience of being alive, genuinely. I feel the best when I'm closest to sleep times. Like, when I'm falling asleep too, it feels so good. It feels like, oh, finally. It's like, I feel like I'm about to die, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God. Another day is over. Thank God. So my way of coping these days is kind of like thinking about it as one day. Like, I think about life as one day. Like, I only have to cope with one day. And once this day is over, I'm done. I get to die again. I get to go out of body. I get to die. I'm good. I feel amazing. I feel great. Nobody can take that away from me. Except caffeine, which is why I stay away from caffeine, because caffeine does take that away from me. But besides that, nobody can take that away from me. Like, as long as I'm safe in a shelter with my earplugs stuffed in my ears, I'm gonna be all right. So if I can make it through one day, I can make it through the rest of my life, you know? And I think that makes it a lot easier to handle. I like to think like that. Interesting, I'd prefer heroin. You see, Stephen, I've contemplated upon heroin. I understand where you're coming from. However, the fact that it's highly addicting and you build a tolerance to it means it ruins your body. It ruins your body, because then without it, you feel 20 times worse. So then you become physically dependent. You'll never get the same high again. You have to be on it just to feel normal at that point. Like, that's the trouble I don't want to have to go through. You know what I mean? I don't know if you were trolling, but like, those are my genuine thoughts. Weed is the way. I disagree with that, Joelle, because personally, I think I have a genetic thing where it's like weed actually makes me psychotic. I've tried many different strains. I've tried, like, you know, what is it? CBD, heavy strains, whatever. Weed just makes me go crazy. Weed just makes me go. Does not make me feel good. Doesn't make me feel chill. Nah, weed is bad, not gonna lie. I do believe there's like a genetic component to it. Some people can have a good time with weed. Some people, like me, just go psychotic on weed. Like, if you've ever had an edible and you've had the worst trip of your life, you probably have that genetic thing where it makes you go psychotic. So it doesn't work for everyone. Like I said, what nourishes one person, it might not work for the other person. So if it nourishes your soul, go for it. Enjoy. Yeah, the truffles helped me way more. And yeah, I'm addicted to cigarettes. Do not recommend. Yeah, I had a lot of people in my family who were smokers, so yeah. I smoked. I've tried everything. No, I haven't tried everything. I haven't tried any like hard drugs. But I've tried smoking cigars just for fun when I was younger. And they just made me so dizzy and nauseous. So it's not something, I don't think nicotine works well for my chemistry. But you know, you gotta try everything, right? No, just kidding. Don't try everything. It just means you're already psychotic and it made it worse. No, it means I have something in my brain where the whatever's in weed affects me more than other people. How old are you? I'm 30. I'm 30. I don't know why I stuttered. I'm 30 years old. Lesbian? Yes. She's 30. Yeah, somebody knows me. Hugs, not drugs. I wish hugs were that easy to get. Honestly, for some people, drugs are easier to get than hugs. I think that got real. You know what? Sometimes like you have these realizations of like how much it would help to have just a simple, loving presence in your life, right? Like just something so simple like human connection. And you realize, you become aware of how helpful that would be. And then it's like, but you're completely powerless to get it. Like you're pretty much at the mercy of the universe. Like I feel as powerless to finding genuine human connection as I would if I was mining for gold at a random river somewhere. Like what are the chances of me finding gold at a random river somewhere? I don't know how people find genuine connection. I really don't. Are you on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs. I am raw dog in life. I'm not even on caffeine. I don't even drink. What about wine? Yeah, alcohol for me is like, it makes me feel so bad afterwards that honestly, it's not even worth it. Like it makes me feel so bad afterwards, right? And the whole point is that I feel better tomorrow, right? So if I drink alcohol today and I feel like shit tomorrow, it kind of defeats the whole point. I'm trying to find things that make me feel better when I wake up tomorrow, not worse. I wish you was not a lesbiano. Sorry, dude. What can I say? Are you AI? No, I'm not AI. Oh, that's gonna be a real problem in the future, isn't it? I'm really not. I don't know how I can prove that to you. Nobody's ever gonna understand you, but you just have to be genuine. By learning forgiveness and love, you will never understand someone completely either. Well, we can hope. We can hope for understanding and compassion. I know it's pretty much impossible to get. Do you have a boyfriend now? No, and I do not want a boyfriend. I like the feminines of the world. I am a femme for femme. That French food I had was bussin'. What did you have? I want to know so bad. Did you have like did you have a stew? French people make good stews. I feel like they make good things with meat. Right? Do you want a husband? No, I do not want a husband. Have you ever been to a strip club? I don't think so. No. Yeah, I had stew and something else. Oh my God, I got it right. That sounds amazing. I wish I had a nice beef stew right now, like a hearty, nice beef stew. That would hit the spot right now with some potatoes. Bro, people are so toxic. I know. I know. It is what it is. Slavic stews are the goat. Really? I have never had Slavic stews. I've only ever had, like, the only Russian food I've ever had is borscht. Borscht, is that how you say it? And it's because a family member's wife was Russian and she made it for us. It was very good. I liked it a lot. Men don't want you. Good. I don't want them either. Just ignore the me people. Yeah, I know. I know. Wait, I missed something. Don't you think we're not meant to put romantic relationship at the center of our lives, and we're somehow conditioned to do so because of all the media we consume? Interesting. I mean, it would be nice to have like a nice relationship of somebody I genuinely like feel love for, right? It's nice in theory, right? But even that a lot of the times is just really disappointing. Like, I've seen a lot of people, I observe the people around me, right? I have experience from my previous relationship. It seems like a lot of disappointment. So yeah, I understand the idea of decentering that. Like, I think the most important part is just feeling at home in your own body, or like feeling at home with yourself, right? Like getting to know yourself, feeling at peace with yourself. I think that's the most important part, so that if something good comes along, you can actually not only recognize it, but enjoy it, right? Because if you're at war with yourself, even if the best thing ever comes into your reality, you will not be able to enjoy it. You'll either feel anxious all the time, or I don't know, just not be able to enjoy it, not be able to enjoy what another person has to offer, because like not having a good experience of being you. So yeah, so I do agree with that in a sense, but also I think human connection is so lacking nowadays that any form of human connection is like a fucking treasure at this point. Yeah, like we're so fucking isolated at this point that I don't know. I think the romantic context is the main way of getting that need for connection met in our society at this point, because friendships are so like surface level, and I wanna have hot sex with somebody. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like that is something that I feel like I would enjoy having in my experience. And to have hot sex, you kind of need somebody to have it with. You know, not everything happens in a vacuum. In a vacuum where you're all alone. So in that sense, I think that would be one of like the main things I want to experience in life, if I can. I knew it. I called it. She looks like a freak. I do. What does a freak look like? Is there a look? I'm 5'6". This life is getting interesting now. Was your previous relationship with a man? No, it was with a woman. And it ended like a couple of months ago. Although, to be fair, it's kind of been dragging on for a couple of years. So, like, the whole hot sex thing has been off the table for a while now. That's why I'm like, damn, I would really like that. That's why I'm not even looking for like a deep connection anymore. I'm literally only looking for physical compatibility and genuine attraction. We all freaks, lol. Yeah, we are. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Like, I like good food. I like good sex. Like, what's the problem? I feel like it's pretty much the same thing. This might be just because I'm a Taurus talking, like, we're all about physical comforts, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I want to have a nice hearty beef stew. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have something that really suits my tastes, my needs, my desires. And to find that in another, I have to be quite selective. Like, I'm very picky. It's hard to come across, you know, and also they have to like me back. So I don't know. It seems pretty, I don't know. I don't know how people find people, honestly. Can you shout me out? Wait, what was your username? I missed it. I want something that will touch my soul. Well, I almost feel like it's rare for real, yeah. I almost feel like what will touch, what I want, what I want to touch my body is something that's already touched my soul. I think that's the energy I'm attracted to. So I think, yeah, what I'm saying is kind of connected to that. Is like, what I'm genuinely attracted to is something that already touched my soul in another human. So that's why I want them to touch my body. And that's why I know it would be good if they touched my body. You know what I mean? So I think that soul connection, that soul recognition is what creates physical attraction. Because you can see so many physically attractive people and not be attracted to them. And then you see one person and it's like, just like something about their energy. And I do believe that there is like a spiritual level to that. That makes 100% sense. Yeah, there is an energetic attraction there already on a soul level, and that's why you're feeling the physical pull. That's why you're seeing them in a light that makes them 10 times more attractive than anyone you've ever seen before, even though they're just another human being. Like, everyone is just spirits in a meat suit. Like, we all have two eyes, and like, we're all kind of wonky looking, right? Some of us are more genetically perfect looking than others, but then again, I've seen so many perfect looking people that I'm not attracted to. So attraction has nothing to do with perfection. Attraction is like, it's like magic. And that's why I think the spiritual aspect is already involved in physical attraction. Yeah, I'm okay. This is just how my face looks like when I'm not masking. I'm too tired to mask right now, so I'm not gonna like smile for the camera, you know what I mean? Why the heaven am I attracted to you? I don't know. I don't know, Evan. How many tattoos do you have? I only have 2. This one and this one. Is it weird to talk about the country my crush lives in? I get like overprotective. It's weird. I can't explain. I don't really get what you mean, but I love your hair. Thank you. I'm becoming Sadie sexual. Maybe it just means you're attracted to autistic lesbians. I'm a kid. Oh, okay, cool. I just left some cultish ass live. I'm glad to see a normal person. You think I'm a normal person? Oh boy, you're about to be disappointed. But thank you. That's a compliment. Do you like doctors? I don't know. Say my name, Lily. Okay. Oh no, wait, you're talking to someone else. Thank you for genuine response to my question previously. You're welcome. I don't remember what your question was, but I guess I answered. Hello, I am from Lebanon. Hello, David. Yeah. Attraction and love, right? I think they're inseparable, right? It's a weird kind of magic. Like, it's one of those things we all collectively accept exists, but there's no way to explain it. There's no way to explain it. It's actually magic. It's like the biggest proof that magic exists in this world. Because how the fuck do you explain that? Like, how do you explain that one person, like, just suddenly becomes the most attractive person in the entire world for you? Like, how do you explain that? It's so strange. You need a mod, seriously. I had like 3 before, but I guess they're not around today. It's okay. It's not so bad today. At least they're on bots, like spamming. I'm so proud of you, how far you've come. Lots of love. Thank you, Artie. I really appreciate that. I'm proud of me too. Can I be a mod? It's okay. I think we're good for now. It's 1:20 right now where I am. Have you ever truly loved anyone before? I think I definitely have loved. Not all of it has been reciprocated. I think I'm an easy lover. Do you know that song? It's such a good song. It's a Phil Collins song. If you don't know it, Easy Lover. Yeah, I'm an easy lover. Like, I love very easily and quickly. I don't know. I have a big heart. I'm just the dog, man. Like, I easily love people. I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't think I've ever been in love with somebody where it was also reciprocated. So I kind of wish I could experience that someday. Dogs are number 1. You're a cat person or a dog person? I think I'm a dog person. But I'm picky about the dogs. Like, everyone has a different personality. Some dogs I don't like. That means you think you are in love, because when the real love comes around, you will laugh at the other loves you've had. That's a nice concept. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with the vacuum? I want to die. Can you guys hear that, or it's just bothering me? That's true. Dogs are different animal to animal. Yeah. Can you guys hear the vacuum, or it's okay? Sorry, Sadie, just vacuum. White noise. Oh, you don't mind it? It's not too loud, don't worry. Okay. It's too loud for me. Hear it. It's fine. I can hear it. I have sensory issues too. Yeah. I'm very sensitive to sound. It's not loud enough. Okay, good. Wish it was louder. Some of you. P have ADHD too, right? It's her cleaning time. Yes. Yes. You know it. She can't help herself. It's a compulsion. I don't mind at all. It's not really able to hear through the speaker. Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God for the iPhone. Why do you want attention? I'm just existing, man. Where are you streaming from? Italy. I'm in Italy. Oh, that noise is really bothering me. It's like all I can focus on now. You didn't wish me happy Father's Day. Oh, sorry, lunatic. Happy Father's Day. I didn't know it was Father's Day. I think you need a boyfriend. If only it was that simple, Daniel. If only it was that simple. Honestly, I do think if I was attracted to guys, my life would have been so simple. And yet, I am not. I can't help but be attracted to pretty girls. I can't help it. I'm sorry, I just want a hot girl to fuck me. Like, what can I say? What's the oldest you would be with? I don't want to date somebody older anymore. So I'm gonna say 37. 37. Nice hair, dude. Thanks, dude. Grew it myself. Ah, the noise is killing me. The noise is killing me. Why you cry so much? Because I feel like it. Crying is good for you. It releases toxins and negative energies from your body. Crying is healing. Feeling is healing, guys. Don't numb out. Feeling is healing. Don't let the world make you numb. It's okay to feel your feelings. Meow. You want me to meow, or are you meowing at me? Good morning. What's your tattoo? It's a feather. You shouldn't give up on love. I haven't given up on love, but I'm being realistic when I say it almost feels impossible to find. You haven't found the right guy that you're going to go crazy. The problem with that, Daniel, right, is, please, let's imagine it together, okay, Daniel? I'm assuming you're attracted to women, right? So if I came to you and told you you haven't found the right guy, and that's why you're attracted to women, what would you think? You'd probably say, like, ew, no, women are like freaking goddesses. Why would I ever look at a hairy fucking man who looks like an ape over a beautiful woman, right? You would probably think like I'm crazy to even suggest that. That's exactly how I feel about the topic. You know, so. Unless the guy in question is as beautiful as the women in question, you know, it's not even a competition at that point, right? We are attracted to what we're attracted to. I'm pretty sure you're born with your attractions. I know it's disappointing for you, but I can't help it. Hear me out. What about ladyboys? Ladyboys are cool. Ladyboys are okay. Ladyboys are mostly very hot, so. I'm 30. Can you read Hebrew? No, I cannot. Ladyboy. Ladyboy. If all men were ladyboys, I think it would be like heaven. Imagine like everyone was a lesbian and everyone looked like females. Ah, what a beautiful world. That would be my ideal world. Then I would be bisexual. I would be like, cool, we're good. We're good. I like everyone. Everyone's hot. That would be amazing. You look young as fuck. Really? I am not femboy. Damn. Gay. Yes, I'm very gay. I am entirely gay. No, lol. Why? You don't want to be feminized? You don't want to be feminized in my ideal lesbian heaven? Anyway, that's my dream. I know some women would disagree with that. You look like you're 18. I do not. Oh, this stream has been going how long? Like more than 2 hours. Wow. I didn't realize it. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's kind of really fun, actually. Like, I feel like, yeah, I like you guys' company, even though some of you are trolls and mean, but it's okay. I see wrinkles. Yeah, you see? I think I look my age, to be honest. Yeah, I have some bad trolls. It's okay. Why do you hate mornings? Because every morning I remember that I have to be alive for another day. And that's a difficult thought to deal with. And then, you know, I get used to it as the day goes on. Did you hear that? That was a sneeze from the other room. That was a sneeze from the other room. Please tell me you heard that. You still look late 20s. Well, 30 is technically just 1 year after your late 20s, so. Trauma dumping, yeah, we did a little bit of trauma dumping by request. It wasn't planned. And what about nights? I prefer nights. I feel like my soul becomes at ease when it gets dark and I'm preparing to slumber. My soul relaxes and slips out of my body. Every night I feel like I will die in my sleep. Nice. I'm pretty sure you don't like that, but that sounds really nice. Where are you from? I'm Turkish. That's well said. Thanks. Better talk about your period to attract views. Is that a thing? I don't want to talk about my period. It's like the worst part of being a woman. You don't look Turkish at all. I know. But both my parents are Turkish, so I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you like being alive? We kind of talked about this more in the beginning of the stream. I don't think I want to go back to it, but you know, it's not my favorite thing in the world. Like, It's kind of been a painful experience so far. Let's just say that. Can we see your outfit? It's not really an outfit. It's just a t-shirt and shorts. So, I mean, there you go. What do you think about USA? Big fan. I'm a big fan of the USA. I feel like my people live there. I don't know. I like the US. You take shrooms though sometimes? Yep. We're close. We're buddies. We're pals. I like them. Mommy? Feed me? Oh god. I could be somebody's mommy for sure. Hey, don't kink shame, okay? I like how quiet it is in this room. This is the quietest room in the house. Minus the vacuum cleaning. It's peaceful. I feel like I need that so bad. Like, I get so overstimulated with noise. It destroys me. I do have Instagram, but if you look at any of my other videos, you'll find it in the description. I wish I could feel when I'm awake the way I feel when I'm asleep. I think that's my life goal. Like, if anyone asks me my life goal is, it's that. Like, I just want to feel the same way I feel when I'm awake in my dreams. Yeah. Overstimmy, yeah. Life is overstimulating for sure. That's why I'm like, kind of have to protect myself a lot. I just joined. Can you say my name? Your girl? That's your name. What are your lucid dreams about? I just have a good time out there. Like last night, I was having a good time with someone. I was having a freaky time with some girl that I just met, and she was doing things to me. It just happens so easily over there. And then I wake up here and it's like a fucking prison dimension where I have to live the same day over and over again. I can't escape. I'm bad at connecting with people. Like over there it's so easy. Like I just met this girl and we were fucking. Like just like that. Boom. It's fucking easy, man. That's easy mode. Over here it's like hard, extreme, impossible mode. I don't know how people do it. Wait, you're a lesbian? Yes. Yes, I am. Have you ever had a dream with a guy? Have I? Like a sexual dream, you mean? Let me think about it. Maybe. I can't. Yeah, maybe. But, you know, they were like really feminine. That's the thing. I don't have anything against guys, like, you know, sexually speaking, whatever. But it's just about attraction. Like, I'm not attracted to the masculine look, you know? That's it. So if you guys could just feminize yourselves a little bit, that would be fantastic. Like, grow out your hair. I feel like every guy should just grow out their hair and laser their beards. And that would be fantastic for me. Could y'all do that? And also act more feminine. Like, if you guys could do that, then you have a chance. Act more feminine. Be more mommy, and you can, you know, you can have a chance. I have a beard and hairy legs. Yeah, you're gonna have to work on that for me. I have hairy legs too, but I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Like, put in some effort. Guys are super lazy. Put in some fucking effort. You don't have to look like a gorilla. Just saying. She likes girly girls, not tomboys. I like hot girls. You have a BBL? No. BBL is like the most, it's an extremely dangerous procedure. I watched a documentary about it actually. You can easily die from getting a BBL and something goes wrong and you get a blood clot and you die just like that. If money and housing wasn't a problem, what do you think your ideal city to live in would be? Maui, Hawaii, Maui. Absolutely, 100%. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello, Natalie. Are you Muslim or Christian? I'm not religious. My mother's side is Jewish though. So technically I'm a Jew, but I'm not religious. I'm a Jew by blood. I'm all out of water. This was full. This is 1 liter. This was full. I'm all out. Show your tattoo. Here you go. Wow, you know how to drink water? Impressive. Thank you. I learned it myself. Self-taught. Can you believe that? Sometimes I spill though. Like, it's not 100%. I'm still working on it. I tendentially just, you know, it ends up in this area. I could turn you hetero. I could turn you into a lesbian, Kevin. Kevin, no you can't. Yeah, no. I wish it was that easy. I'm being genuine. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy to just turn straight. whatever. Like, it would be so much easier. You know how many more options I would have? Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with this chat? I don't know. Could be worse. Give me an iron, I'll straighten you out. Jeez. I know you're trolling, but that's funny. Did you just come out of the oven because you're too hot to handle? Nice. That's a good one. This whole chat is fever dream core. I actually kind of love that. I love that. We're all just in a fever dream together. None of this is real. You guys are dreaming. Wake up. Wake up. Depressing almost. But if you relax into it, you will fall asleep. And then it's not going to be depressing anymore. The only thing missing in your life is me. Smoke weed or get punched in the throat? Smoke weed. What the fuck? Obviously. Why would I want to get punched in the throat? That would hurt. That would hurt real bad. I do not like physical violence. Shrooms are acid, Sadie? No. They are different things. Completely different. Shrooms are just mushrooms. They are magic. Acid is LSD. All that's missing in my life is you in my bed. Well, probably. Do you have a map? Because I got lost in your eyes. I love the freaking pickup lines. Where do you guys come up with that? I need to write some of these down. Hi, I'm new. Are you from Phoenix? Is that what you said? Okay. Oh, shrooms or acid? Shrooms, obviously. This is important. Yeah, always, always. I would love to do it with somebody who also wants to do it with me. The shrooms. Oh, thank you, ha ha ha. Shout out from Ben Dover. Oh, fuck you. Why do I always fall for those? I swear, I can't read something in my head before reading it out loud. I just can't. They got me the other stream too, with something way more offensive. I'm not gonna say it. Just say sorry, my dog ate my homework. Okay, what? Cats are dogs, dogs. What is your goal in life? My goal in life is to feel as at peace when I'm awake as I do when I'm asleep and awake. This is the dream, guys. I was awake on the other side. This is the dream. We're all just collectively asleep together. Okay, this is annoying. What's your plan for achieving this goal? Self-compassion and small steps towards a peaceful existence every day, towards feeling safe in my body again, towards being able to enjoy life. Just one tiny little step at a time. It's like following that yellow brick road. Just feeling a little bit better, like following that road. You emailed me, Jamie? You should probably email me like a picture of yourself at least. At least. I prefer people send me videos, honestly. Like, if you genuinely, I'm saying genuinely, like if you want to be my friend or like, I don't know, whatever. Just send me a video of yourself so I can at least get a feeling of who you are, you know? Because it's really hard to tell from just a picture or some words if I'm gonna vibe with the person. You know what I'm saying? So that would be great. Okay, I'll send you a video. Nice. Awesome. I really appreciate it. 2-3 hours streaming some days. I'm living in your world and I love it. Really? You like it? That's nice. You look depressed? No, that's just my look. This is my happy face. This is just how I look. All of my childhood pictures look like this, by the way. Like all of my childhood pictures. I don't have any childhood pictures where I'm smiling. I was born like this. Slavic core, you know? This is what my face was looking like. I have photographic evidence that this is what my face looks like. Can I be your friend? Yeah, I mean, you can try. I'm not a very easy person to befriend, but you can try. I am from Turkey originally. Damn it, I ran out of water. I'm thirsty. There you go, I sent you a picture of me. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jamie. I can't promise interactions, by the way, like to those people who send me DMs and messages and stuff. Like, I can't promise interactions because I am tendentially antisocial. So yeah, you're gonna have to like, I don't know. If you want to have an interaction with me, you kind of have to like get creative about it. I'm just not naturally gifted at socializing. I'm kind of like, I was that kid who in kindergarten, right? Everybody was just like playing like normal kids with each other. And I was that kid who was in a corner being like, please don't touch me. Like, please don't get close to me. Don't talk to me. Don't make eye contact with me. Like, I would hate it when a teacher would come close to me and look me in the eyes. I would hate it. I hated that. I just wanted to like cry in a corner and disappear. So I'm not properly socialized. Keep that in mind. You won't be antisocial with me. I can't promise anything. I feel that. Autism core. Yeah, it is what it is. Are you single though? Yes, I am very much single. I feel good right now though. Thank God, because I've been dealing with like really bad cramps. Hi there, are there any girls in the chat? I've been dealing with like really painful cramps for the past 7 days, I would say. Like, I was taking consistently like 600 milligrams of ibuprofen just to make them go away temporarily. So this is the first day I'm not on painkillers. So I'm really happy about that. Like, I'm genuinely happy about that. Thank God I'm not in pain right now. Life is so hard. Being a girl is even harder. I feel like it's not fair. Like, I feel like it's so not fair. That's why I'm like, I really want to have good sex. At least it's gonna make up for the fact that I've gone through so much pain to be a female. Like, at least let me enjoy that. You know? There's gotta be some cosmic balancing act here. Like, if we're gonna go through so much pain and suffering, we better have multiple orgasms. Like, we better enjoy that shit. Because if we're not gonna enjoy it, what's the fucking point? Like, it's just pain? Like, where's the... has to be a balance. It makes no sense if we can't enjoy anything. It makes no sense. The fact that we exist, I feel like it makes no sense to have an existence of only suffering. Like, what would be the purpose of that? Like, genuinely. That doesn't make sense to me. It has to be balanced out at one point, right? Right? How old are you? I'm 30. Your suffering will not be in vain when you go to heaven. Yeah, but I don't want it to be just balanced out when I'm dead. I know it will be better when I'm dead. It's better when I'm asleep. It's already better when I'm asleep, but don't you think it should be better when we're awake? Look, Damien, I'm gonna be real with you, because he's saying try it and you'll love it. I'm gonna be real with you, Damien. Sex is not just about the physical act. It's an energetic exchange. So if I'm not attracted to if I'm not attracted to a person, I want nothing to do with them. Like, I do not want them to touch me. If I am not attracted to a person, it feels like pain if they touch me. Like, just like that. Just like that. And I'm like, ew. Stay away from me. Don't even touch my aura. Don't even touch my aura. Like, that's a spiritual boundary. Stay 6 feet away from me. Like, COVID rules, right? It's a spiritual, energetic exchange to have sex with somebody. Like, it's not just a physical act. That's why for girls, maybe you guys don't know this because guys are more simple, but for girls, for it to feel good, it has to be with someone they want. That's why the R word doesn't feel good, because it's literally a forced contact. If any physical contact just automatically felt good, then the R word would feel good for females. But it doesn't. Why do you think it doesn't? It's a forced energetic exchange. Like, you need to want that person so bad for it to actually be enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's just part of the deal. Guys are more simple. It's crazy. I know guys are more simple, and that's why I'm saying it's not fair to be a girl, because not only we have to go through all this pain, it's like we actually have to be like spiritually and energetically attracted to someone for it to feel good to receive. Maybe that's the difference, right? Because guys are on the giving end. maybe if you guys like were on the receiving end, maybe you would relate more. Like imagine being a guy getting fucked. Like you would probably need the person fucking you to be attractive, like maybe a hot woman. You know what I'm saying? Like you would need to be attracted to the person if you're on the receiving end of something, because you're receiving their energy. Does that make sense? Like if you're giving, obviously it's going to feel good because you're just giving. You're not even open to feeling anybody else's anything. If you're on the receiving end, you're receiving not only like in a physical way, but in an energetic way. Like you're receiving from somebody energetically what they are, who they are. So if that person disgusts you, it's not going to feel good. That's why sometimes chemistry, right? That's why sometimes your body will reject people, even if you want to like them, even if you think they're good people, kind people, you won't have chemistry because your body is rejecting them energetically. I'm just saying the truth. Like there's a huge difference between the female and male experience. I'm just telling you the truth. Like it's not just physical. It's energy heavy. And females are very psychically open, so there's a whole other level of reality the females are experiencing that males don't even have a clue about. They don't even have a clue about. Um, yeah, so it's not so simple, unfortunately. Do you have green eyes? I have gray eyes. They're gray. If you were a guy, you would have many girlfriends. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty loyal. When I find something I like, I usually stick with it. So, probably not. I think I would be pretty monogamous. Are you 18 though? I'm 30. It's a frequency. Hey, Sadie's back. Hey, Livy. It's as simple as you make it. Nope. Nope. The female body is a complex and magical mechanism. It is not simple. It's anything but simple. Oh my god, I thought you were 20. Really? What the hell? Is this just chatting? Yeah. What do you think is love? What, sorry. What you may think is love may just be premeditated manipulation. Beware of the narcissists. Okay. She's 30? Yes, I'm 30. Yeah, you don't seem 30. Is there like a look that I'm supposed to be sporting because to look 30? I don't know. I don't want handsome guys. I want beautiful people. Beautiful, not handsome. Pretty. Beautiful in the female sense. I'm Turkish. Inside beautiful or outside? I think the inside usually reflects on the outside, if I'm being honest. I think the energy really impacts how we perceive beauty in others. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. It's not about, okay, somebody else like, so is that, if that's the case, handsome men can't R word. No, that's the thing. Just because you're good looking on the outside doesn't mean somebody wants you inside of them. The fuck? Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you're unrejectable. Like, truth. Where is your guitar? It's in the other room. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go soon. Unless you guys start another interesting conversation, I'm gonna go soon. Kind of tired now. I need to be alone. I need to slip back into silence and stew in my own juices for a while. I'll check my email after the stream, Jamie. But I can't promise a response, okay? Just being honest. All right, guys. If you wanna hang out with me again, don't forget to subscribe and give this stream a like. Ow, the fuck? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.